Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I join these granny squares to make this steering wheel cover. I have a separate tutorial that shows you how to make these starburst granny squares, so if you want to click the link down below in the description and make 8 squares, go ahead and get those 8 squares made, then come back to this video and I'll show you how I join them. And I also want to mention that this method works with any type of granny square that you may have, whether it's this starburst granny square or a complete different type of granny square, this method will work. Okay, and now I'm going to show you how to join the granny squares. So I'm starting with 2 granny squares. You're going to face them right sides facing each other and lay them on top of each other like so. So this is the wrong side, so our right sides are facing each other. I have went ahead and put my yarn, made a slip knot, and put on my hook. So you're going to find this chain stitch right here in this corner, because there's 2 chain stitch in each corner, but we're going to start in this chain stitch right here. We're going to insert our hook into the just the back loop only instead of both of them. I'm just going to do this back loop, and in this next one over here, I'm going to find that chain stitch and go into the back loop only of it also. And then I'm just going to slip stitch, pull through like so, and I'm going to repeat that across. So I'm going to find the next stitch, back loop only, slip stitch. And the main thing to remember is just make sure you have lined them up and you're doing the same stitch on the other side. So if I'm doing a double crochet over here, I'm doing that first double crochet here. If you line up and start doing them even, they'll come out even. But if you get off, they'll be off. And I'm just going to repeat that across. Back loop, slip stitch. And you could do both loops if you prefer. It's mainly just whatever you prefer. You can try it both ways. I just prefer the look of it with just the back loops only. And we're just going to continue that and repeat that all the way across. Back loop, the next back loop, slip stitch. And we're just going to keep going until I get all the way across. Okay, and there are 2 chain stitches in the corner, but we're only going to do this first chain stitch. Back loop there, back loop, slip stitch. Okay, and then I'm going to cut the yarn. And we have our first 2 squares joined. Just like that, and that's what it looks like so far. That's what it looks like by just doing the back loop. If you didn't want these little ridges here, you could just do both loops, but I like just doing the back loop. And we can see how it's already going to start kind of curving. And we're just going to repeat that for the rest of the granny squares. You're just going to make sure when you add your new square, like this is facing up, I'll make sure and put my right side facing it because you want to work into the back of the stitches. So you'll make sure you have the right sides facing each other. And I am just going to work and add all the rest of my squares together. And the very last square, we will connect them together. And I will get back to y'all after I have all of them connected and I'm fixing to do my last join. Okay, so I've joined all my squares this way, and I need to make my very last join. So you're just going to remember to fold it over facing the right sides facing each other. And I'm going to join this last side like we did all the other ones to make it form a complete circle and complete ring. So I'm going to go ahead and join this. Okay, so after you've done that last join on that last 2 sides, you can go ahead and weave in all your ends and then turn it inside out. I'm going to go ahead and turn it inside out so I can show y'all kind of what it looks like. And it's done. You just stretch it and put it on your steering wheel and you have this cute steering wheel cover.